It's something that a lot of people haven't been talking about. It didn't get too much attention during the time it happened. That's probably because during this particular time, everybody's waiting for the star trade. But for me, I actually liked it. The Knicks actually made a key addition to their coaching staff, and they added a very, very good former player and somebody that has a lot of knowledge of the game. And he's a guy that used to be a former Knick as well. You might know who I'm talking about here. We're talking about Mo Cheeks. Shout out to Mo Cheeks. According to Woj, the Knicks are planning, and they did plan, and they hired already, Maurice Cheeks, also known as Mo Cheeks, as an assistant to Tom Thibodeau's coaching staff. By the way, the fact that they did this, for everybody who believed that Tom Thibodeau wasn't going to get extended, wasn't long-term in terms of the head coach for the Knicks, those can all be put to bed right now. They are bringing somebody on that has a real special relationship with Tom Thibodeau. You only do that if you want to support the coach. Tom Thibodeau is here to stay, and he's here to stay for a very long time. Let's continue with the reports here, though. According to Woj, though, Mo Cheeks is a Hall of Fame guard. He has been a 3-time head coach in the NBA, and most recently on Billy Donovan's staff in Chicago and Oklahoma City. Bagley continues here by stating, regarding the Knicks, adding Maurice Cheeks to the coaching staff, it doesn't mean that any assistant is actually leaving. The Knicks don't need to make room for Mo Cheeks to be part of this actual group. And that's the best part. That doesn't mean that Johnny Bryant is leaving or all these other things are happening. They just wanted another great, amazing basketball mind on the bench. And now they have one with Mo Cheeks. Another thing we have to mention here is that Cheeks is an addition to the staff that is currently in place. So that means that he could be rotated on the bench who sits with Tom Thibodeau, because they have a lot of players, a lot of assistant coaches on the Knicks, but I don't think each and every one of them can sit when they're playing games. I believe maybe only 3 or 4 can sit with Thibodeau. So if that's the case, you might see Mo Cheeks more games than not headed into next season, and you have to love that. We also should go ahead and mention this next part here, because according to New York Basketball, they got this from the NBA Sports Chicago Tribune. They stated the following: Knicks' new assistant Mo Cheeks initially decided to move off of his role with the Bulls off the bench, and he wanted to actually stay with the Bulls. But the reason that he didn't is because he has family in the New York area, and the Knicks made him a very strong offer. Cheeks and Thibs, both assistants in Philadelphia during 1994 and 1996. So I think that's very interesting to talk about here, because when we're talking about Mo Cheeks, former Knick, then we're talking about a player that coached with Tom Thibodeau before. We're also talking about somebody that has experience in this game, not taken away from any other assistant that's doing anything right now, but clearly Mo Cheeks coming to this team is a benefit. It's a win for this team. You just added a great basketball mind. You added somebody that can work with these players. These players trust him. He's a veteran. He used to be a head coach. Positive. And when this happened, I think everybody, mostly Knick fans, were saying, well, Johnny Bryant's gone. This doesn't move the needle, Knicks. We need an all-star. We need a superstar. What does that have to do with anything? What does Johnny Bryant, what does superstars, what does star trades have to do with congratulating a man that is now back with the Knicks as an assistant coach, who's now back home, who can now contribute, who can help us get better, make us better each and every game that we play? You don't think he's going to be at practice? You don't think he's going to be somebody Thibs trusts? Every single season, Knick fans tell me we should have people on the bench that Tom Thibodeau actually listens to and trusts. Now the Knicks are bringing in Mo Cheeks, somebody that legitimately fits that role to a T. And people have a problem with it. People don't like it. People are talking about Johnny Bryant. I'm so happy that Ian Bagley mentioned that no Knick assistant head coach has any worry, any problem. They're not going anywhere. They're going to be retained. Johnny Bryant, he's going to be kept. That means we keep him, everything he adds to the Knicks and his basketball mind. Very happy about that. He might be the Knicks' next head coach if Tom Thibodeau hangs it up at some point in time. I'm talking about Johnny Bryant. But until then, he's likely going to remain the Knicks assistant coach. And then when we're going to Mo Cheeks, he gives the Knicks that basketball experience in the playoffs as well, too. He gives the Knicks also some information about potentially what the Bulls might be doing, because he left the situation right now that the Bulls are exploding. We saw recently Alex Caruso, he left. He went to OKC, and they got back in return Josh Giddey. It's likely that Lonzo Ball, he's going to leave. Zach LaVine, he's going to leave. Mo, he already left. And Mo came to where? New York, right? I'm not saying everybody in Chicago is going to follow him, but you never know. He did have some fans in Chicago. He definitely was respected in Chicago. There's a reason he wanted to stay there, because the players liked him. And if the players liked him and they don't like their situation, maybe they want to follow him too. That's another reason you add people like this. They give you so many benefits on multiple levels. He helps you with experience. He helps you with coaching. He's going to make this team better and more prepared. And potentially anybody that likes him, that likes his style, that likes what he does, that likes the way he speaks to players, they're going to want to come here. They're going to want to join the Knicks. It also speaks to another thing, ladies and gentlemen. The Knicks are attractive again. The Knicks are a place you want to come to again, whether that's as a coach, as a player, as an assistant. It doesn't matter who you are. If you want to come to this Knicks team, you are more than welcome if you can have an impact and you can contribute. But the Knicks, they're not trying to add anybody anymore. People are lining up to join us. Let me give that to you again, because once we were a laughingstock and now we are a legit contender. We have people who could stay in their situation, maybe go to better situations, that want to join this franchise because of what we're building, the culture that we have, and what we're contributing to. This is what this assistant coach hire says to me. This is what it tells me. And it also tells me that other players around the league are watching the Knicks. They're watching our moves, and they're watching what we're doing this offseason. Because everybody knows, it's not a secret, we have all the assets available to make a major move happen this offseason. We're going to make that trade. I believe in Leon Rose. I trust in him. I know he's going to get that major deal done. We're waiting to see who that star is going to be. What star is going to emerge? We're going to have to wait a little bit. It's going to take a little bit of time. But don't worry. As a famous singer once said, be happy. The Knicks are in the best position that they've been in years. When's the last time we had a competent front office? When's the last time we've had this many first-round picks that we own and that we own from other teams? We have the contracts to trade. We have the players to trade. And if we make those moves, we're still in the best position in terms of a team that we've been in maybe in 20 years? 20 plus years? When's the last time we could say something like that? The Knicks are building this right now thanks to Leon Rose. He didn't waste all of this patience to bring us to this point, to waste this opportunity. Why get us here? Why do all of the things he did this past season? Get us to this specific point, to waste it on the wrong player, to waste it on the wrong star, to waste it on somebody who doesn't fit. Don't tell Leon he has to rush to make a move. Don't tell Leon he has to trade for a player right now. No, this is what you do. Sit back. Relax. We have OG Anunoby, right? One of the best wings in the league, right? Leon got us that. Nobody thought he could do it, but he did. Let him continue to work his magic. I'm going to let him tell me who he's going to go after. I'm also going to let him work that magic and get that player on this team. I don't got to worry about anything. The Knicks are attractive again. We have a superstar in Jalen Brunson, and we have a leader in the front office in Leon Rose. All of those things combined means a superstar, or at least an all-star, is coming to the Knicks this offseason. And it all starts on draft night. It might have started already with Mitchell Robinson and that news coming out. But Mo Cheeks, shout out to him. He is going to be a benefit. He is going to be a positive. I am so happy that he's part of this Knicks organization, and I have nothing but praise for him. If you enjoyed these clips from the live show, be sure to subscribe to the channel and have notifications turned on so you don't miss any new episodes or when we go live. Thanks for watching, Knick fans, and until next time, peace.